Now, this is my July 10th, 2018. That's when I found that fossil. And that's the original shape of that fossil. I had no knowledge of what I actually found. I didn't know at the time that it was a raptor fossil. Now this neck piece here, that is at St. John the Baptist School on July 11th of 2018. Well, there was an accident and that got knocked off. So I donated it to St. John the Baptist School. Now, all of this, that is skin. Fossil skin. Now, this spot, oh right, and now right here, I would remove that sedimentary material and uncover a fossil seashell, a fossil clamshell. The boulder this is in comes from the KV formation. It is 180 million years old. Now this is a raptor fossil, and it comes before the Utah-raptor. This is like a Dromaeosaurus, and it is much smaller than the Utah-raptor. But to find that fossil in such good condition was a miracle. That's a tooth hole. It's a serrated tooth hole. Something big and mean killed that little raptor, because that skull would only be, a skull cap would only be the size of a dog's skull cap. Here's the this right here, that is also a fossil bone. That is a fossil. And it is that fossil bone is just too big to match that skull cap. Yes, that fossil right here, after I cleared out all the sedimentary rock from behind it, it almost looks like a ball joint. But even as a ball joint or whatever fossil bone it is, that size does not match the size of the skull cap. So these are parts of two different reptiles, and directly in between them, you will see when the debris is cleaned out, there is a fossilized clamshell there. At the time, I did not know anything about this fossil. It took me well into 2019 to get my answers. And I can only thank Michael Lee for the biggest breakthrough. It was the age of the rock. Yep, this little piece here I donated to St. John the Baptist. I had told the teacher this is the only opportunity the kids in school will have of touching actual dinosaur skin without getting bitten. I believe that is a dromaeosaur. But at the time, when I was there at that moment, July 10th, 2018, I wasn't sure. I didn't know anything. But I have to admit, it was the greatest adventure of my life. Now, the complete skull cap is not there. There's about 3 inches of it missing because the other upper, there's an upper jaw hinge down here, and there should be an upper jaw hinge over here. So there's quite a bit of skull cap missing, and the snout, it peters off here, but that snout had to be longer. There was this boulder that the fossils are in is 180 million years old from the KV formation, and I can only assume that there was a lot of volcanic activity at the time because this boulder was formed by heat and pressure. And it is a miracle that this fossil survived, because that boulder was one of the boulders exploded from the land in the KV area to make room for construction. I believe it came out of rock quarries. This was a cave of some kind at one point. It was fully enclosed because that skin was literally baked on. And at various moments you will actually see these long hairs hanging along the edge of that feature there below the horn. And this did have 2 horns when it had a full skull cap. But you will see the long hairs. Yep, that fossil site was a treasure trove as far as fossil sites go. There is only I have some regret as to how the great steward of the land responded to this fossil site and how Brent City responded to this fossil site. I have my regrets as to how they did respond. Nobody responded until Tamara Steel of CHSJ News had a nice in-depth interview. Well, that's the end of that video. I will see you online.